Will come to you.
Good morning. Walt Disney never lived to even see the ground broken for the massive Florida complex that bears his name. But just outside of Orlando, his dream has since grown and prospered, perhaps even beyond his dreams. What began as one man's vision has since grown into a multi-billion-dollar giant, welcoming millions of visitors each and every year. Since 1971, people the world over have flocked to Walt Disney World for some of the magic, and now it's jam-packed for a big 20th anniversary celebration today, Monday, September the 30th, 1991.
From NBC News, this is Today with Bryant Gumbel, Catherine Currick, and Joe Garagiola. Live from Epcot Center at Disney World.
Back when it was being built, the Walt Disney World complex was the largest private construction project in the United States, and Disney hasn't stopped growing since. Though the Magic Kingdom remains the crown jewel of the Disney empire, Epcot Center is something special indeed. Among other things, it's our base of operations this morning as we begin a two-day celebration of an American institution. Good morning. Welcome to Today on a Monday morning, and welcome to Epcot Center, right in the heart of Walt Disney World. This is not your first trip here, right?
No, I was in Walt Disney World in 1972 when I was 15, but I've never been to Epcot.
You've never been to Epcot?
Never.
Oh, my favorite park.
Yeah, my favorite. I've been here a number of times. I spent a whole week, Audrey and I did here.
In fact, the truth be known, today was here at the opening of Epcot Center, which we should note is going to celebrate 9 years tomorrow. Opened October 1 of 1982.
Where did the time go? And 20 years, I can't believe it.
20 years of Walt Disney World. We get ahead of ourselves. We're going to be taking a look for 2 days at part of the celebration that's on tap here. The president is going to be coming here today. He'll be stopping just down the road a piece here. And we're going to be talking with the man who heads up the Disney Corporation, Michael Eisner, who, as I sit here looking at the camera, is standing right next to it and has come and joined us. Good to have you up and awake at this hour, Mike. We'll talk in just a little bit. Katie, what else we got on tap?
We have Jim Fowler coming by, right, Joe? We're going to meet
some animals. Talk about endangered species. We've got a family that's been here. The whole place is great. The little boy in you jumps out when you come down
And we're going to be talking to Marty Sklar. He's the chief Imagineer. He's the brains, or at least the imagination behind Epcot and Walt Disney World.
Yeah. And maybe when the light gets a little higher, we'll be able to show you the big golf ball that is.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's a reason why we're here, everyone. Yeah. The biggest golf ball in the universe.
I'm dying to get the thing airborne. Let's start our morning, as always, back at the news desk. Faith Daniels is up in Studio 3B in New York. Faith, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning, Donald.
Que pasa, Donald?
We should note that Donald's in Mexican costume because we're at the World Showcase here on the World Showcase Lagoon. And while we're in Germany, 3 doors down is Mexico, correct? Thank you very much. Can you do a little hat dance for us before we get out of here?
He's been shaking it. Shake it, baby.
Thank you, D Square.
That's right. The D-man, the Duckster.
But Donald has a different meaning down here.
That's right. Thank goodness, right?
He took away Daisy's ring, though.
Al Roker is joining us. Willard Scott's off for just, what, a couple of days?
Yes.
Right?
Actually, no, the whole week.
The whole week? Excuse me.
That's a couple of days. Well, yeah, whatever.
That's a couple of days.
Okay.
5 days.
Well, in any event, well, now that we're here in Epcot and Florida, we got a lot of rain to deal with. Get that hat out of here.
Thanks, Al. Under its chief executive officer, Michael Eisner, the Walt Disney Company has enjoyed tremendous success, but it hasn't been entirely recession-proof. This year's second and third quarters were weak, due in large part to diminished international and domestic travel and to a weak box office. But those who watch Disney stock believe that the setback is only temporary. The Disney Empire has had a tough year. The company's biggest moneymaker is the theme parks, and attendance is down. Planning for additional parks here and abroad has also been a financial drain.
Everyone he beats fills with jealousy.
Sometimes it's good to wait.
And there have been box office letdowns as well. While The Rocketeer is expected to do well in the home video rental market, its performance in theaters was considered poor.
Pretty woman, talk a while. Pretty woman, talk a while.
A different story from last year when Pretty Woman led the pack of Disney film successes. It continues to be a winner in the video market. And home videos is where Disney seems to be the strongest. 6 of the top 20 videos this week are Disney offerings. From The Jungle Book to The Little Mermaid, the animated features are what Disney knows and some say does the best. Those on Wall Street who make it their business to watch Disney have strong feelings about the company's future.
Our view is that Disney's performance this year is nothing more than a temporary respite in a stellar long-term growth story. Our view is that Disney has an unmatched international franchise and reputation.
I think Disney's management is facing a much greater challenge in the next 5 years than they've faced in the last 5. Specifically, last 5 years, they were able to raise prices very aggressively in the theme park operation. They were working off of a relatively small base of earnings and revenues. The previous management hadn't done a particularly good job in running the business, and they look quite good by comparison. Over the next 5 years, what you're faced with is an environment where they're not going to be able to raise prices as aggressively. You've got a much bigger base of revenues and earnings that you're growing from, and frankly, it's going to be much harder to sustain the earnings and revenue growth rate that they've seen in the last 5 years over the next 5 years.
A remarkable thing about Disney, in our view, is that with each new generation, there's a new consumer market out there for what Disney offers. It's our view that whatever problems Disney has are the result of the economy. They've charted out their future well into the future. We think Walt Disney Company is one of the few American companies that can really compete and win in an international basis. When it comes to making commodity products, others have learned to do it better than we have. But the world still wants to buy its imagination from America, and Disney is the chief vendor of that fantasy.
Michael Eisner is the Chief Executive Officer of the Disney Company. Michael, good morning.
Good morning.
I start to say welcome, but I guess you're welcoming us, so thanks anyway.
Well, thank you.
Let's talk money first of all. Disney's no, it's all right. Disney stock last year was at a high of 151. Last week it was at 113. Can all that be traced to the recession?
Well, I never know what creates our stock to go up or down. I think that people anticipated the recession, and they said, well, who could get hurt? And maybe they thought that we would have people who were coming on, vacations, stay home a little bit. I guess so. I guess the recession was probably more than anything else affected it.
How much of a concern to you is it that attendance at the theme parks was down, I think so far this year, something like 18%?
Well, we weren't down that much, but it really isn't that much of a concern. I mean, we're one of those companies that didn't go out and do something stupid and buy some giant company that we couldn't afford, so we don't have any debt. We still do pretty well. We have a pretty good cash flow. We're very strong. We're very successful. We're not quite as strong as we were last year, but...
Do you still think the theme park's the cornerstone of what you do? I mean, if I turn to you and I say nobody knows the Disney Company, and I ask you, what do you sell? What do you tell me?
No. We sell magic, and I would say the soul of our company is still our motion pictures, our animated motion pictures, the Disney image, the Disney Channel, Disney television programming. The theme parks are maybe the most financially successful part of our company, but the heart of our company is still our filmed entertainment. And, what Walt Disney started with Snow White, hopefully we're continuing with Little Mermaid and Beauty and the Beast and things like that. So,
what's Euro Disneyland going to mean to the overall picture? It's coming on board, what, spring of 92?
April 12th, 10 o'clock, 92.
On time and on budget?
Maybe you'll be there, I hope. On budget, on time. I think it means, basically, that we are a big company in Europe. I mean, it's a fantastic park. It's, about a $4 billion project. Luckily, we didn't put up the $4 billion, or all of it anyway. It's right outside of Paris, on the metro. It's, 5,200 hotel rooms. It's in the heart of Paris. There are 300 million people that live in a land size which is equal to us east of the Mississippi. An affluent continent, to say the least. Eastern Europe opening up. We think it's going to be a hit. I mean, we're going to build a second park right there for film studio. We're in every country in our television programming, and frankly, the growth that I see for our company is somewhat in Europe.
Let's talk quickly some of the problems, because magical as your world is, it's not without some of those problems.
We have no problem.
Oh, no, of course not. First of all, one of them is, although you're known as a genius for spotting movie trends, Hollywood Pictures has had a tough time of it.
Well, you had a tough time of it if you were to live and die on everything that the media said about every picture. I frankly feel pretty comfortable. We're the third biggest company this year in the motion picture business. Last year we were the first. We've had some rotten pictures. We've had some good pictures. We think we have, with Beauty and the Beast, which premiered last night at the New York Film Festival, and things like Father of the Bride coming up for Christmas with Steve Martin. We think we have of course, we always think it's always the next picture that's going to be the big hit, but I truly believe it this time. And we've done well. Financially, the movie business is a very, very small part of our overall company, but as I said before, it is the heart blood of it. If you don't make pictures that fail and you don't take risk, then you're never going to go for the top.
What of the oft-heard complaint that here in Orlando, you're a bad neighbor? That you're uncommunicative, you're unresponsive, that you gobble up Orlando's needs, you gobble up Orange County's needs, you're first in line for every project.
Uncommunicative and unresponsive sounds like my wife. No. I mean, we're the big guy in the city. There are companies that are the biggest employer in cities, like, well, I won't mention any names, I control with their CEOs. We're a good target. I think we're a terrific neighbor. We're very much involved with the community. But even though we've created or helped create this fantastic city of Orlando, we've also brought with us, I guess, some traffic and congestion and some pollution and 30+ million tourists. So, people that were here in 1965 remember it as a sleepy little town, and it's just not that way anymore.
Valid or not, the image persists. You're aware there's some fence mending that needs to be done?
I spend a lot of time talking to our people about not only being nice to our guests, which we are, but trying to be nice to our critics. And I think we are, I think we're improving. But it's, again, there's no way that we're going to make everybody happy in this political arena. I think we're doing a better job. And I hope that the kind of criticism goes away.
A couple of quick answers. With the USSR opening up, do you see any possibilities for Disney in the immediate future?
Well, we have the #1 television program in the USSR. We're doing a Russian pavilion here. I'm going to Russia next week. We have the #1 magazine. We're getting there.
And every time I see you, I ask you, you're in the market to buy a network? You always tell me no. Has that answer changed?
No, I keep hearing they're for sale, and I keep waiting for somebody to call me up.
Michael, it's always good seeing you. Take care of yourself. Happy anniversary.
Thanks a lot.
We're going to take a break. This is Today on NBC. We're back at Epcot Walt Disney World. Now, you guys know the names. Help me out.
Yes.
Donatello.
Leonardo.
Michelangelo.
Raphael.
There you go. Look at them. All right.
Ninja Turtle.
Cowabunga, dudes.
Now, he's got a reason for knowing the names. How do you know them?
Oh, well, I don't know. I'm just a kid at heart, I guess, Brian. Ellie's been watching them a lot.
I got you.
Yeah, right.
I'm going to talk with them in April later.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. We're going to come on back after a commercial break. This morning by Captain Jim Dexter.
Up where they stay all day.
We're back at 7:30 at Epcot Center, Walt Disney World, celebrating the 20th anniversary. We've picked up some friends along the way. Who you got?
I got Pluto. And we've got different ends of the evolutionary scale here. The dog scale.
The dog scale. Al, appropriately enough, has Goofy.
That's right, the man dog.
Side. That's right. Mickey and Minnie, of course, are in the middle. Minnie sporting a very lovely geisha outfit, Minnie.
Yes, a truly international cast
That's
this
right.
morning.
Yes, Mickey's in his lederhosen. Yeah.
And Goofy in his tartans.
The goof with his tartan plaid.
The 90s man, Goofy.
The goofster. And Ploots, what do you got on? Look at his Oh, Ploots is French.
Oui, oui, bonjour.
Yes.
Brian, which would you be if you had to be one of these characters?
I think
what do you think?
The tartan plaid
I think Goofy
my
is
look.
appropriate.
Yeah, the tartan plaid is definitely my look.
I do like I think Joe would look good in the lederhosen, though.
Oh, yeah, with these wheels, yeah.
We got a chance at that a little bit later, too, I would suspect.
Oh, forget it. Get the Band-Aids out.
No, not a chance?
No chance.
Anyway, we're here celebrating the 20th anniversary of Walt Disney World. We've got a lot of stuff ahead for this morning, yes?
That's right. We're going to see Spaceship Earth, Future World, and World Showcase. You know, it took a lot of money to make Walt Disney's dream come true, but it also took a lot of imagination and creativity, and we're going to be talking to the man behind all that imagination and creativity a little bit later.
There we go.
And we're going to be talking about endangered wildlife. The Disney people are doing a lot to protect it, and Jim Fowler's here, and we're going to be talking. He's brought some friends, and we're going to have you meet some of his friends.
Thank you very much. We're also going to try to get the golf ball airborne. It maybe only weighs about a million pounds. So
you better use your driver, man.
A heck of a driver, I'll tell you that. Better get a mulligan. Let's get on up to the news desk in New York. Faith Daniels. Faith.
Thanks,
Out of the house for school, you want to get them around the set because we got 4 of their favorite guys and one of their favorite gals, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in April. We're going to talk to them in just a minute. But first, let's get to the weather stuff and let you know what's been going on. Good morning, everybody. Check it out now, as promised. Those 4 fab dudes from the sewers, the crime-fighting Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. First of all, Raphael, Michelangelo, and Donatello, and Leonardo. And of course, leading this ragtag band of reptilian hardshell boys, April, their trusty aide, right?
Close enough.
Now, April, you're a TV journalist, right?
Right.
Now, how did a TV journalist get involved with 4 turtles?
Well, I was covering a story, and it turned out that they were more or less in the middle of it. I kind of stumbled across them in a sewer, more or less.
Well, where any good journalist would be covering a story.
You've got to go where the story is.
Now these guys are they're pizza-eating, you know, like Japanese martial art type guys. Look at that, he's got the nunchucks. What is it like hanging out with these guys?
An experience. It's not like anything I've ever been through before. It's fun. They're young guys. They're a lot of fun. They're always up to something.
You know what? I've always wanted to do this. Can I get a high five from the turtles? Yes, yes, yes. High 3. I'm sorry.
I was about to say it's
a high,
high
3. All right. Brian, Katie, and Joe. Yes.
I think Al's found his calling, didn't he?
High 3. You got a high 3.
WNBC is calling too. They're saying stay here. We're back in just a moment after a commercial break.
Stands for Experimental Prototype Community of Tomorrow. One trip here gives you a quick world tour and a glimpse into the future. But first, let's go back to 1966.
When the idea for Epcot dawned 25 years ago, Walt Disney envisioned it as a place where people would live and work, a planned community where the adventurous would prepare for the future.
It will be a community of tomorrow that will never be completed, but will always be introducing and testing and demonstrating new materials and new systems.
In reality, Epcot has turned out to be more of a showplace than a living space. In many ways, it's like a huge and permanent World's Fair. A World's Fair as only the Disney people could imagine. It's divided into World Showcase and Future World. In Future World, the centerpiece is Spaceship Earth. It's surrounded by a galaxy of exhibits that explore, among other topics, the living seas, the land, the universe of energy, the wonders of life, and the world of motion. But from the future, it's just a short boat ride back in time to World Showcase. In just one afternoon, you can visit 11 countries, from Mexico to China. And when darkness falls, the spectacular light display called Illuminations brightens the Florida night. Just another example of the Disney imagination at work.
And the ideas for just about everything we just saw are dreamed up by the so-called Imagineers. Marty Sklar is president of Disney Imagineering, and we appreciate your being here this morning.
Well,
How are
thank you for inviting me.
Tell me about these wonderful creative ideas you come up with. How do you come up with them in the first place?
Well, I like to talk about the metaphor of the blank piece of paper. You know, there's 2 ways to look at a blank piece of paper. One is to see it as the most frightening thing in the world because no one has put anything on it. And the other way, it's the most exciting thing in the world for the same reason. No one has put anything on it. We can let our imaginations fly.
Do a lot of people who work with you, Marty, go back to their childhood to try to come up with these ideas and concepts?
I'm sure, and a lot of them dreamed about being Imagineers from the first time they went to Disneyland.
Is there any project that you're particularly proud of that you've come up with since you've been here at Disney?
Well, this is a great place right here, Epcot Center, but I remember the first time I was on this property was 1967, and there were 100 acres cleared where the Magic Kingdom now is. So when I come down here now, 20 years later, and look at that, it's pretty astounding even for me.
Is it hard to believe just how much it's grown and expanded?
Yes, now we have 3 parks here and all the wonderful hotels. It's a fabulous resort. And remembering back to what it was when we first came here, it's pretty staggering.
Now, you all have some new projects on the horizon. There's going to be a Euro Disney in France. What's going to be the concept there?
Well, it's very much like this place because it is a destination resort. And the key to it, of course, is the Euro Disneyland Park, which will open April 12th next year, in 1992.
But it's going to have a distinctive American flavor, isn't it? Emphasis on the Wild West, I understand?
Well, a lot of things. We wanted to know what Europeans wanted to know about America, and those were some of the things. And a lot of what we've done there is culturally about Europe and also about quintessential American things.
Now, you brought a friend with you today.
Oh, that's right.
Dreamfinder? Hello?
Yes, I'm Dreamfinder, and this is Figment.
Well, so nice to meet you both. Now, where do you come from?
Well, we're from the Imagination Pavilion here at Epcot Center.
Aha. And Figment is a figment of our imagination,
Very
perhaps?
good. He's a small dragon.
Now,
Purple dragon.
now, for example, how did you come up with these 2 characters?
Well, we wanted to do a show about the creative process and about imagination. So we have the wisdom and knowledge of Dreamfinder and the impishness and the child imagination of Figment. He'll do anything.
Figment is very excited about being here this morning, aren't you? Yes, I thought so. Tell me what some of the other projects are that you have in mind for the future.
Well, we're doing a lot of work for future attractions here at Walt Disney World. Next year, we're opening Splash Mountain in the Magic Kingdom, and we're expanding our Disney MGM Studios theme park and Epcot Center. And we're working on another park in Southern California, considering a couple of different ideas, expanding Tokyo Disneyland, and of course, our main focus right now is Euro Disneyland. We have about 500 Imagineers in Paris right now working on that project.
Sounds exciting. I wish I could be one of them.
Well, come along with us.
Marty Sklar, Dreamfinder, Figment, thank you all for joining us this morning. We appreciate it. Bye. Coming up next, Jim Fowler with some of his fine furry friends. But first, from Disney World, this is Today on NBC.
Look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife.
Well, animals have been the cornerstone of Walt Disney people. As we all know, the whole image is based on the mouse. And today we have Jim Fowler with us. He can talk about endangered species. Right. Jim, the question is, with all these tourist attractions, what's happened to the animals that used to call this place home?
Well, you know, luckily Disney has done a pretty good job of maintaining wilderness around this whole area. And Discovery Island is really an exciting place. It has live animals, and the message is conservation. But other parts of Florida are not doing so well.
How badly are they doing?
There are over 30 species of reptiles, Joe, that are like this, that are endangered or threatened. Over 30. This is one of the, you know, I hate to admit that this looks a little bit like a black mamba, but this is one of the most docile
I don't like snakes.
In the world. This is called an indigo snake, and have you ever had this one like this around your neck? That's the indigo. By the way, this feeds on rattlesnakes. It's a constrictor, but it's very gentle with people.
It is.
This is one of the other ones that's highly endangered. This is the gopher tortoise. It's a highland tortoise.
Hey, Jim, have you forgotten about this guy?
Oh, wait a minute. Let me get that. And listen, I've got a real surprise for you because
that was a surprise.
Most people don't realize that the American crocodile is found in Florida. And I want to show you the difference between the crocodile. You know, hand me that rather carefully, Joe.
What is this?
And this is the crocodile, but very seldom you get a chance to compare the two. So
crocodile and what? Alligator.
Help me hold this guy. That's it. Don't worry, I've got his head. You've got his tail.
Yeah,
but look at the snout here on these. Now, if you notice, the crocodile has a very narrow snout, and the alligator is much wider. You see the difference? Of course, if you're close enough to look at that, you might be too close.
I'm saying nice little crocodile.
But these are highly endangered.
See you later.
The alligator's doing pretty well, but the crocodile is down to about 200 in the southern part of the Everglades. And most people don't even know that crocodiles are in North America.
Are people still hunting them for the leather and stuff?
Well, they are, but now alligators are being farmed, so it's a little different story.
You mean after 200, they're all gone? We have no more?
They will not be in North America if we lose those, and they're in danger because of pollution. Now, this is really one of the most critical endangered animals in North America, and I know, Katie, that you're going to want to look at this, but just look at that face. This is a little baby Florida panther. You can hold that one.
Florida panther.
That's a Florida panther. And these, by the way, are down to about 30 to 40 in number.
Nice little baby.
And I don't think that we can really tolerate losing this on the face of the earth.
They're so beautiful.
Yeah, now if you want to really see what a Florida panther looks like,
yes,
take a look at this. This is one of the most incredible animals.
That's a Florida panther.
Yeah, you can step, and Katie, you might want to hand me that one.
Hate to give him up.
Bert Wall from Wildlife Rescue is one of the few people that has a live male Florida panther. Turn him around.
Now, is this guy friendly?
Yes, in fact, this is seen by a great number of school kids.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't think he sounds real friendly, Jim.
That's all right. Well, you know, he just doesn't like the fact.
Jim, what can we do? You talk about they're endangered and all. What can we do?
Well, you know, the problem is this. We are encroaching on these wild areas. But just look at this cat. There are only 30 to 40 of these left. They're being killed on the Tamiami Trail. And unfortunately, we now have found some of the mercury poisoning a couple of them have died this year for mercury poisoning in the food chain. So we've got to do something, but people like Disney can go a long way in trying to inform the public with their Disney Island, or Discovery Island display here, why we need these, why we humans and the animals can live together.
Jim, you said they've been killed on the Tamiami Trail. Yeah. How?
Why?
By people
Automobiles.
shooting them? Automobiles.
Automobiles, yeah. But it's pretty rare to see one of these, and of course, as an educational tool, pretty fantastic. What are you looking at over there, huh? Yeah.
How old is this one, Jim?
This one,
the idea?
6 years, yeah.
6 years, and you take this with school children?
Well, yeah. In other words, when you can look at something like this and feel a connection, then we've got a chance of increasing people's attitudes in the right direction. I think it's the only way we're going to save these.
Haven't they been putting signs that say Panther Crossing on the trail, which has helped some?
Now, Discovery Island here is one way that they're using it to teach the tourists who come here.
Exactly.
Huh?
And you know, Florida is sort of a test case. If we can save some of the animals in Florida, we might have some hope worldwide.
Do we have any other critters, Jim?
I think this is the one I want to show you. Yeah, let's have
you want
this
to get that
guy.
one back here.
Well, this is a Florida bobcat, and you can look at this on the table because lots of people don't know the difference between a panther and a bobcat. So this is a good comparison. You notice the bobcat is much smaller, and this one is much more sensitive to its surroundings.
Are these two friends?
This one's making a little noise.
Yeah, this one's growling. Why is it growling?
But by the way, the bobcat is doing well. There you can see the difference. See the comparison between, this is the Florida panther. This one's about 5 months old, and this little bobcat is doing well. The bobcats are cunning enough that they're surviving.
Well, Panther and friends, we have to go. Jim, we're glad you brought them, and endangered species, we're worried about you. We're going to do something about it. And we're going to be back with more right after this, aren't we, Katie?
I think so. I hope so.
You're doing well. You're great.
Chubby little cubby all stuffed with fluffies, Winnie the...
I like the panther, huh?
I love the panther, except when he did that. You know, Bryant, it's the 20th anniversary of Disney World, but over the weekend there was another big celebration down here. Wasn't there, Joe?
There was. Our man here had a milestone, and Disney World President Dick Nunes had a little surprise party for Brian as he dedicated 2 new golf courses that will open here at Disney in January.
Great embarrassment. Thank you.
And here it is, right here.
Surprise.
Oh, no.
So, Brian, I just want you to know that we want to wish you a very, very happy birthday. Come on out, gang. Surprise, Brian.
Hello, Mick. How are you?
Birthday to you.
Hello, Plutz. How are you?
Birthday.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Happy birthday to you.
Thanks, Plutz. Thanks very much.
Guys.
Thanks, Big Bear. I appreciate it.
Listen, we got to do it one more time. Now. One more time. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
That's terrific, guys. Thank you. What's that, Jello?
Yeah.
Very nice. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Thank you, man. Hello, Captain Hook. How are you?
Happy birthday.
Enough embarrassment for one weekend to
Was
last
that a
lifetime.
giant golf course on that
Yeah.
cake?
Well, that cake
looked like it had a rough life.
By the way, I've still got a ton of cake. I mean, the Disney people were very nice. They also brought a cake on Saturday morning at breakfast when I was with my family. That's about as big as this platform, and I've still got it in my room.
Oh, gosh, we'll be there after the
Seriously, I've got
show,
a ton of
Bryant.
cake.
Everybody over to Bryant's room after the show.
And Chip and Dale, you're invited, and Winnie the Pooh's invited, and so's Tigger. That's more my style of cat.
Hey, was that your foursome?
That was my foursome. Better than some I've played with. Station break. Back now, 8 o'clock on a Monday morning, last morning of September of '91. 8 bells being tolled in the Bavarian Clock Tower over in the St. George Platz in the Germany section of World Showcase here in Epcot Center, which is our base of operations for the first of 2 days, marking Disney's 20th anniversary down here in Florida. Walt Disney World is a fun place.
It is. I feel like I'm in Germany.
I've got so many things to tell you. This is Katie's first visit down here at Epcot, and she asked me earlier, what should she see today? I mean, there's some great stuff here. You've got to make your way on over to Cranium Command.
I heard that was wonderful.
Oh, it's fabulous. I mean,
they have all these voices that they're in the 12-year-old boy.
That's
is that
right.
right?
A little cartoon character pilots a 12-year-old's brain, and it's fabulous. And so is Body Wars. Fabulous. And as you go in here through World Showcase, you got to see some of the films with the surround films.
I want you to be my tour guide.
I've been here a zillion times. I love it. I mean, this is. I know the Magic Kingdom is where it's supposedly happening, but Epcot Center is primo stuff. Honest to goodness.
We're going to show you some other fun things in this hour. We're going to have some of the cast from the Hoop-de-Doo show. Yes, the Hoop-de-Doo show. Some youngsters are going to take me for my first ride on Big Thunder Mountain.
Oh, that's a good ride.
Yes, and we're going to show you why the food here at Epcot tastes so good. Is the food good?
Yeah,
excellent.
Go to Space Mountain, too.
Okay, I'm going to Space Mountain today.
We're also going to meet 2 generations of the Kupek family from Milford, Connecticut. They came here, mother and father came as kids, and now they come back with their kids. That's how much they liked.
And Gene Shalit's going to be along. He's got a profile on the most important VIP here this weekend.
The M squared?
Mickey Mouse, yeah, M squared.
M squared.
The Mixter, yeah. By the way, did we mention the president's going to be here today?
No, not yet.
Yes, he's going to be right down there, right? He's here for a little bit of a show, and then he's flying back out. Are we going to get a shot of it, Robes? Yeah, he's going to be down at the American Festival, I believe that's going to be, and he's going to have a nice front row seat for part of the festivities here. But we move on to other matters now. Let's get to the news desk in New York. Faith Daniels. Faith.
All right, thank you,
For a quick
Brian.
pivot, because over in the plaza right now, an Papa band is set to join Al Roker and Katie and Joe. Folks?
That's right, friends. You want to set your VCRs for this one. Joe and Katie are going to polka! Polka, polka, polka! Yes, it's going to be great with the Oompa Band. First, we're going to take a look at the weather. Afternoon temperature. The Oompa Band, the official Oompa Band here at the St. George Platz. We've got Otto, Alfred, and Max. Now, what constitutes Oompa music?
Oh, polkas and waltzes. We play polkas and waltzes.
Polkas and
Yeah.
polkas, nothing but polkas and waltzes. Now, Alfred, what the accordion? How tough is this?
Oh, it's a stomach Steinway. It's basically a piano with
stomach
straps.
Steinway.
Right.
You should have a baby grand, you and me, huh?
Right.
And we got the Max Man here. Now, what is this?
This is a tuba.
Your basic tuba.
This is your basic B-flat tuba.
All righty, well, we don't want to be flat. We want to be moving.
Okay.
No, you guys, let's have a little polka. Polka, polka, polka. You want to cut in, Joe? Oh, wrong one. Oh, sorry. Wow, it's just like MTV. Back to you, Brian.
Thank you very much, Al. There's more than one Goofy over there. We're back in just a moment with the main VIP, the Big Cheese of Walt Disney World. Gene Shalit talks of Mickey Mouse right after this.
Who's the leader of the club that's made for you and me?
Yes, the story of the Disney Empire began actually 65 years ago. And as Gene Shalit tells us, it all began with a mouse that roared.
Good morning and welcome to the Critics' Corner. In the history of movies, nobody has been a bigger cheese than the skinny-legged mouse with 8 fingers, an elliptical nose, and velvet shorts. Mickey Mouse is 63 this year, but he remains perpetually little boyish. Mickey is said to have been born in 1927 on a train during a brainstorm when Walt Disney was traveling to Los Angeles. Disney called him Mortimer, but Mrs. Disney said that Mortimer sounded much too stuffy. So Mickey it was. Historians agree that Mickey was originally designed and single-handedly animated by a Dutch artist named Oop Iwerks, Disney's one-time partner. Since Mickey wasn't very tall, he made his debut in shorts. That first cartoon, Steamboat Willie, in sound, electrified audiences on November 18, 1928, the birth of the mouse we now know. Mickey looked a bit peaked in black and white, but in a few years, Technicolor revealed his two big yellow shoes and red shorts with yellow buttons. His appearance has changed over the years. Here's Mickey in 1938. And this is how he looked 50 years later in 1988. What didn't change was his voice. Actually, the voice of Walt Disney himself.
Are you the first original Mickey Mouse?
On January 13th, 1930, just 2 years after his movie debut, King Feature Syndicate put Mickey into the funny papers. And soon Floyd Gottfredson was drawing elaborate adventure serials about Mickey and his gang for newspapers coast to coast. You can enjoy many of the best in this book published by Pantheon. In the 1930s, Mickey was joined by Donald Duck and Goofy in color cartoons that were a sensation.
M-A-I, nails. Nails?
He was even dancing like Fred Astaire. Mickey Mouse products proliferated with prodigious speed. Major corporations climbed over each other for Mickey's endorsement. As Richard Schickel points out in his outstanding book, The Disney Version, Mickey was embraced by the whole world. Western Europe loved him. The Russians adored him. King George V of England refused to go out to the movies unless there was a Mickey Mouse short. In Africa, there were tribes that refused gifts of soap unless the bars were imprinted with Mickey's picture. And in Japan, where Mickey was called Miki Kuchi, only the emperor himself was more popular. But toward the end of the 1930s, Mickey went into an eclipse, in part because of the emerging immense popularity of Donald Duck. So in 1940, Disney designed a comeback for Mickey, starring him in the Sorcerer's Apprentice episode of Fantasia.
The leader of the club that's made for you and me.
When television arrived, a new generation of children discovered Mickey through the Mickey Mouse Club and the Mouseketeers.
M-I-C.
See you real soon.
K-E-Y.
Why? Because we like you.
And now children can meet and greet Mickey in person, or in Mouse, at Disney World or Disneyland. Although largely retired from the movies, Mickey Mouse today remains a show business colossus, a corporate symbol, a financial giant who's come a long way from that squeaky-voiced little character who first captivated the world more than half a century ago.
I only hope that we never lose sight of one thing, that it was all started by a mouse.
And that's the Critics' Corner for this morning.
That's a nice little tribute, Mickey. Yeah? You have a big day on tap, right? You're going to be meeting the president a little bit later, right down the road a piece. He's not the first president you met. Lots of them. You met Bush before. You met Reagan. You met Carter. You met Ford. You met Nixon. You met Johnson. You met Kennedy. We could go on and on and on and on. Nice going. Happy anniversary. Okay? Terrific. Take care of yourself. Stick around. Katie's going to be back in just a moment with the Hoop-de-Doo Review. Have you seen that show? Good show. We're back in a row right after this.
See you real soon.
K-E-Y.
because...
Our thanks again to the Coca-Cola blimp for our beautiful overhead shots this morning, and to Jim Dexter of Virgin Lightships, who is at the controls. And from up there, Disney World is a beautiful sight indeed, especially in the evenings. There's lots to do around here after the sun goes down. There's Pleasure Island for adults. There are also 3 dinner theaters which serve up more family-oriented fare. At Disney's Frontier Fort Wilderness, for example, there's the Hoop-de-Doo Review.
Welcome all of you here to Pioneer Hall.
Hoop-de-Doo is a song and dance act that comes complete with barbecued ribs, fried chicken, and more than a dash of cornball.
We're so glad that you could come. Nothing's gonna stop us from Hoop-de-Doo in it, Hoop-de-Doo in it, Hoop-de-Doo in it tonight.
A lovely lady full of song. Won't you greet Miss Flora Long?
La 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 la. Yeah, Hoop-de-Doo.
Here we go. Well, you put your backside in. Excuse me. You put your backside out. Oh! Put your backside in. Can you shake it all about? Yeah, do the hokey pokey to turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Everything. Everything in, everything out. Come on, y'all, clap your hands, help us out. That's what it's all about. Hey!
And joining me now are 3 of the zany stars from the Hoop-de-Doo Review. You are?
I'm Annie Luthjohn, and I play Claire DeLune.
And?
I'm Joseph Moss. I play Johnny Ringo.
And you're the guy with the crazy laugh.
Yeah, I'm the star.
He says modestly. Now, how did you all get involved in acting and the theatrics here at Disney World?
Well, I grew up in Boulder, Colorado, and did musical theater there doing dinner theater, and was hired for Disney about 2 years ago to do Mickey's Birthday Land show, and have done various shows over at the Magic Kingdom, and started at Hoop-de-Doo just a few weeks ago, full time.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Now, Joe, how was the competition at the auditions? Was it pretty stiff?
It is very stiff. Yeah, oftentimes you'll be auditioning in front with about 800 other people at a particular audition venue. I got off a national tour and I had to go into the office of the main casting director at Disney, and my audition was just me and him in his office with the piano.
Were you nervous?
I was nervous. Yeah. It was hard. I auditioned for about 5 times that month, and finally they found a place for me. And I've been here for about a year and a half.
Now, most of the people, Ken, on the shows, are they hoping this will lead to bigger and better things? I mean, not that this isn't big and this isn't great as it is, but...
No, of course. I guess you guys want to get into movies or something eventually, mainly Touchstone. but you know, yeah, of course. I'd like to get into management or directing, things like that. Mostly film.
But you think this is a good stepping stone for folks like yourself?
Yeah. It's year-round employment. That's the main reason I came here.
It's a lot of hard work, isn't it, you all? I mean, you have long hours.
We have long hours, but it's fun. I mean, it's worth it, and everyone we work with is a lot of fun. And
how's the pay?
The pay is it's good. It's pretty good. I mean, we're lucky that we have a year contract. You know,
with benefits too.
With benefits.
Now, a package that you don't often get.
When you're a starving actor, actress in New York City.
Right.
Now tell us, you're going to perform something for us.
Yeah, we've got a song from the show I thought we'd do. I'm going to do it as Johnny Ringo and to my lovely significant other.
All right, well, just think of this as the Today Show meets Star Search and give you your best shot.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Everyone who sees you says, fascinating face. Heavens, what a figure, and goodness me, what grace. Everyone who meets you must lose his heart, I find. Then he's sure to lose his mind. You're as pleasant as the morning, as refreshing as the rain. Isn't it a pity that you're such a scatterbrain? When you smile, it's so delightful. When you laugh, it's so insane. Still, it's charming chatter, scatterbrain. I know I'll end up apoplectic, but there's nothing I can do. It's just the same as being in a hurricane. And though my life would be too hectic, you mean so much to me. Nothing else could matter, you're my darling scatterbrain. I know I am bust too athletic, but I'm up a well-known tree. I've tried to understand your double talk in vain. Yet won't you please forgive your critic, Claire, I'm so in love with you. No one else could matter, you're my darling scatterbrain.
Bravo, you two. I hope some of those Broadway casting directors are watching. Next time, I want you to have a bigger part, though. That was great. Joe and Ann, thank you both so much.
Thank you.
And we'll be back with much more on Today for a Monday morning here live from Epcot Center. What would today on the road be like without some good food? There you are. So stay tuned. We'll have much, much more right after station
Hey, we're
Very
back
appropriate
at,
music.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah.
Except it's not April.
Is it?
Name that tune, Al.
Very good, Al. I'm impressed.
Courtney's only watched it 100 times.
Oh, okay. You've got it up to 99,
yeah,
right?
exactly.
We're back. We're back in the World Showcase at Epcot Center, first of 2 days, as we're here marking Disney's celebration of its 20th anniversary, the opening of Walt Disney World. Epcot is going to be 9 years old tomorrow. We'll continue to look at that, and tomorrow we'll move to the Magic Kingdom, a little unfinished business we'll get to.
Good. And you know, adults, Bryant, have a great time at Disney World, but not as nearly as much fun as children do. So to prove that, I grabbed 6 young friends, and they took me for the ride of my life. We'll show you a little bit later.
I'll tell you who'll agree with you, Nick and Carol Kupek, Katie. They're from Milford, Connecticut. They came here as kids, and they keep coming back with their own kids, and we're going to be talking to them.
Okay, let's go on back up to New York one last time on this Monday morning, where Faith Daniels has been on duty all morning long, wanting to be all here, I'm sure. Faith?
Oh, yeah, it's my favorite place. Space Mountain, Katie. Got to do it at least 3 times.
First seat, too.
Okay. All right, thanks, Brian. A team of United Nations inspectors left Iraq today carrying what its leader calls the first hard evidence.
Because it is raining. We've had a lot of rain in Florida. Again, we've come inside into one of the alcoves here at St. George Plaza because it is raining. We've had a lot of rain in Florida today, last night and this morning, some flooding, 5 inches in
It handles traffic to stay beautiful longer.
We have with us Klaus and Siegfried, and they play the, what are these things called, guys?
They're called alpine horns.
Now, is there a history behind these things?
Well, originally they were used as a means of communication from mountain to mountain, but with the advent of telephone and telegraph, what have you, they're now used principally as a novelty instrument.
Now, Siegfried, how long did it take you to learn this thing?
4 or 5 days of continued practice, maybe an hour or 2 a day. It's similar to a trombone harmonic series.
Alrighty, well let's hear you guys harmonic and play us. What are you going to play for us?
A tune called Schönen Alpenwitz.
Schönen Alpenwitz. There you go, what the guys do.
That was Sherman Opernwitz with Siegfried and Klaus. And now, back to Joe Garagiola. Joe?
Okay, Al. You know, part of what makes the Magic Kingdom and Epcot and the studio so special is the experience that families have when they come down there. And we have such a family. You're listening right now to Lauren, and this is Nicholas. He sees himself on television. This is Carol and Nick. They're the Kupek family. They're from Milford, Connecticut. Let me ask you, as the mama here, how good a value is coming to Disney World with the kids?
I think it's a great value, especially when you see the kids get so excited about the characters and everything like that. It's a fun place to be, and it's educational also.
How different is it for both of you coming back as adults with your kids? You saw it as kids.
It's different. Of course, you know, in a child's view, your mindset is a little different. As an adult, there's plenty of things to enjoy and do.
Are you enjoying it more through your kids than when you were by yourself?
Absolutely. The first time I saw Lauren get excited over one of the characters was probably the best moment at the park.
Is there anything about Disney World that you can complain about?
Just that we like to come in the off season, like in September, October. We wish the parks were open a little bit later, you know, then. But other than that, really, there's no complaints.
You have any strategy for getting by these lines?
Yeah, we usually go by that Steve Birnbaum book, and he says if there's two lines, the line on the left is usually shorter, and we found that to be true.
Okay.
So.
Who's your favorite? You have a favorite, Lauren?
Minnie Mouse.
Oh, who's your favorite, Nicholas?
Turtles.
Which one?
Raphael, Donatello, Leonardo, Michelangelo.
Uh-huh. How about that fella you were just talking to over there? Who was that I saw you talking to?
The Green Flounder and Figment.
Figment?
Yeah.
Who's Figment?
Figment is joining imagination.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And you like coming here? You're going to come back again, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I thank you for talking to me. I thank you for talking to me. And I know you're going to enjoy yourself.
Oh, we will. We have.
Okay.
Let me.
What do you want to do? Okay, she's going to take over, and while Lauren takes over, I'll tell you what, we'll be back after these messages. We're going to have a cooking spot for you. Go, Lauren.
Say bye-bye.
Say bye-bye to everybody.
Culinary fare at theme parks is something like cotton candy, hot dogs, hamburgers, popcorn. Though you can find those items at Disney World, the complex also boasts some of the world's finer exotic delicacies. And Keith Keogh is Epcot Center's executive chef, captain of a Disney team that has competed in Europe's culinary championships. You and I actually did one of these spots.
Correct.
Before you competed, once.
86, right.
My goodness. Back when I was a young man. And you were still cooking great dishes. How many different dishes do you guys make up around here? Does anybody ever keep count?
We do about 40,000 meals a day, and we have 11 pavilions with up to 2 restaurants in each one in our international area and our Future World, all the latest stuff. We even grow our own fish in one of our pavilions and harvest it.
Is that right?
Really great.
So for each of the pavilions, do each of the pavilions like supply their own cooks? I mean, like do the Japanese who get involved supply Japanese cooks, the Chinese who get involved supply, or do you just train them all?
No, we go to the different countries and recruit our service people, which are our World Fellowship program. We change them every year, and our cooks up to 3 years we have them here.
Okay.
And do a lot of research as we're going.
What are we cooking today?
A little kung bao chicken. It's like a Hunan Szechuan dish. I heard you liked hot, spicy food.
Yes, I do. So does Joe.
Oh,
Me
no,
too,
I
I
don't like
love
it
it.
that spicy.
Yeah, you do.
You don't like it that spicy?
No.
Well, somebody came over here earlier.
Him.
Yeah.
Little heartburn.
And while you're fixing that, why don't we just do a little show and tell? What do we got over here? Because all of this is available at the various pavilions,
Correct.
right?
We have a boiled beef platter, which is American with brisket. Yeah. That's in our land pavilion, where our American regional cuisine restaurants are.
All right. What do we got back here?
This is a Malaysian type curry with ginger. It's a pan-seared swordfish with peppers and lentils. It's quite popular.
That looks good. What about back here?
A Moroccan couscous with poached chicken and vegetables.
You like couscous?
I love couscous.
Really? I can't get into it. You like it, Joe?
What?
Couscous.
No. How's that?
Why could I have guessed that?
Now this dish has your name
Well,
on
you
it,
asked,
Brian.
That's yours, Brian, right
That's
there.
Heartburn City.
That's right, man. Industrial strength heartburn, right
Usually
there.
say where that one's from. That's from our German pavilion.
For 2, right?
What do we got? 3 kinds of sausage in there and ham?
Yeah, knockwurst, brats, a little seasoned bacon, and the Kessler style sauerkraut.
Little sauerkraut.
You'd be head to be with for the afternoon. I'll tell you. I'll stay with you.
This smells good.
And what
Very good.
And now this one is from what pavilion?
The Chinese pavilion.
Oh, okay.
Very popular there.
That was a difficult one.
I'm sorry, I didn't know. I didn't hear this.
That's from France.
I'm a little...
From Italy. It's from Italy.
I'm a little basic, all right? That smells good.
Is the food pretty affordable here, Keith?
Oh, I think it's very affordable. Yes, we have just the right portions, and I'm going to just put a little bit on each of these plates
That's
because
all right. That's real spicy.
Oh, Joe, try it. Stop
I'm
being
asking him. I'm not asking you.
Okay, he's such a little baby. Is it real
Well,
spicy?
I want to eat and enjoy it. I don't want to stick around till next Wednesday.
You wanted to get you a glass of water standing by the whole lake back here.
Do you try a lot of new dishes, Keith, here? I mean, constantly?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, we sure do. We, as a matter of fact, house the training center for the U.S. Culinary Olympic team, so we have them in every month and do a lot of research and development on American cuisine as well as travel. Back from China.
Oh, really? So the menu changes constantly? I'm sorry.
In the international pavilions, a little less because of the authenticity. We have to set up the importing licenses and stuff to bring things in. But in the American cuisine restaurants, every 2 weeks or so.
Did I read you guys go through something like 5.5 million pounds of potatoes or something like that?
Sure, French fries within the whole property.
Within the whole property?
Right.
5.5 million pounds?
Sure.
Is that possible of potatoes?
Anything's possible here at Disney World, Brian.
We can have days during the year when we're serving 120, 130,000 meals. So that's not much if you divide that into.
There's 11 restaurants over at Epcot?
11 pavilions, international pavilions, about 20 restaurants.
I ate at the Italian one. It was great.
Really?
Yeah, that's Alfredo's out of Rome.
Oh, yeah,
they're
terrific.
very good.
Was it too hot for you?
No, Italian food was good.
Is this hot enough for you?
No, this is good. This will fly a 747.
This is very mild.
Well, I know it is. I can
You're
tell.
putting peppers in this.
Well, I'll put more in for you.
Yeah, we could. We're going to come on back.
This isn't very
in just a
spicy
little
at
bit.
that.
It's very nice.
It's
Keith, thank you
delicious.
very much.
Thank you. Thanks for coming.
I appreciate the little primer. Where are we going to go to? You want to go to This Is Today on NBC? We'll do that. And then we'll come on back. What are you doing after this?
Chinese, Brian.
Thank you very much. It was funny the first time, Katie. Not
I'm
the
going
second.
on
We're
Big
going to come on back
Thunder.
after a break. This is Today on NBC.
Salagadoola, menchikaboola, bibbidi bobbidi boo. I know you. I walked with you once upon a dream.
There is no better way to see the kingdom than through the eyes of children. And although my own daughter Ellie at 2.5 months is a little young to capture the magic, I enjoy the Magic Kingdom with a little help from my friends. Uh-oh, I see some critters. They're grooving. I think that's Jiminy Cricket.
My 6 young friends met me on Main Street, and we took in the parade.
Maybe you'll come by and say hi to us. All right. Here you go. Give to her. Thank you. Are you a good driver? No. Oh, great. Thanks.
The Grand Prix racetrack was next. It's a stop that kids love because they get to drive, or at least try to.
Don't go so fast. Where's the teacup?
Right there.
Okay.
Everybody,
Oh, those things.
You have to be mad as a hatter to enjoy the next ride, as my new friends explained.
Have you ever seen Alice in Wonderland?
Yeah.
Well, this is like the thing on the Mad Hatter's Tea Party. Sir, looks like you're gonna.
How come these guys are going faster? We gotta go faster, you guys.
And finally, the ride we were all waiting for, Big Thunder Mountain.
How would you describe it? What'd you say it was? Awesome?
Scary? Yeah.
Awesome? Is that a good way?
I call that scary.
Scary? How'd you describe it, John?
It just gets like this.
No, I call it
it's scary.
Scary. Whoa, put your hands up! Oh my gosh! Whoa!
It's over.
It's over?
We get to go again, though.
Wow, did we have fun or what, you guys? Yeah. Okay, now meet Jessica, Joe, Jamie, Jessica, John, and Greg, my friends from yesterday. Did we have a good time?
Yeah.
It was pretty fun. Now tell me, you guys are from Washington State, but you used to live in the area. You're very good. You could be Phil Donahue, Jessica. Tell me how many times you guys have been to Disney World.
3 or 4.
3 or 4 times? And do you have a favorite?
Ride?
Yeah?
The Thunder Mountain.
Thunder Mountain? We went on that twice yesterday. How many times could you go on Thunder Mountain in one day, you think?
5.
5? How about you?
100.
100 times? But you told me yesterday it freaks you out. And I guess it doesn't freak you out that bad. Jamie, do you have any favorite exhibits here at Disney World? You were a little chicken, I think, yesterday. Weren't you to go on Thunder Mountain?
I was, because, well, it's new, and this guy said that the boulders just missed you.
The boulders just missed you. That's right. And they had
what he
bats and
said.
everything.
Yeah.
That's right. Well, now that you tried it, did you like it?
Yeah.
You gonna go on?
It's still kind of spooky.
It is a little spooky.
Yeah.
Jessica, you're old hat at Thunder Mountain, though. What are some of the other things that you enjoy doing here at Disney World?
I like the Haunted House and the Space Mountain. Those are fun.
Is Space Mountain scarier than Thunder Mountain?
Yes, because it's mostly because it's in the dark and it's more like when we tipped over, it tipped over more.
Oh, I see. Well, let's pass that mic down to John and Greg. John, how's it going? You gonna sing "It's a Small World" for me like you were yesterday?
All right.
Go ahead. You can sing it.
What was it again?
It's a world of laughter. Go ahead.
It's a world of laughter, a world of tears. Yeah.
All right. Very good, John. And Greg, what's your favorite thing here?
Space Mountain.
Space Mountain. How many times have you been to Disney World?
Can't count that high.
Many, many, many times. Well, you guys, I want to tell you that I really appreciate you showing me around yesterday. It was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah.
All right.
How's your neck from the Grand cars?
my neck is fine, thank you, from the bumper cars. Well, stay tuned because we have a little more ahead. Well, we're back with more from Epcot Center, but first, this is Today on NBC. You can wave.
We're back and look at the monorails crossing in the night. Crossing,
How romantic.
Crossing in the morning. Hey, did you know, by the way, you know, we looked at all these trees around here. A little did you know about Walt Disney World. Did you know that every one of these trees on property has a twin in a Disney, what do you call it, a topiary? That's around here somewhere. They have a twin that if basically that tree,
which they just put here.
That's right. If that tree were to get hit by lightning and fall, they could replace that exact tree tomorrow because it's already on property. They have a twin.
Wow.
Over there. And
they think of everything here at Disney World.
Every one of their trees is numbered and identified, and if they were to lose a tree for some odd reason, or somebody came by and damaged it or whatever, they have a twin. And you can go on over and visit that place and take a look at every single tree here.
Well, that sounds fun.
Well, it is fun. If you like trees, I dig trees.
I was going to say, wouldn't you love to have, like, your house, how neatly they're trimmed, how clean, and everything is so well taken care of.
Everything is incredibly clean here, isn't
really
it?
is.
I feel like messing up the place for some reason. I don't feel at home. Yeah.
Just to watch one
There'd be somebody right behind you. The guy would come right out of the ground.
Well, you know what? That was in part of your analysis up front about Disney World and their financial picture, because one of the things that remain fixed always about Disney is the costs. Because the upkeep is so considerable that even when attendance is off, you can't reduce staff, because part of the reason people come here is exactly what you said. Everything is letter perfect. And the minute you start to diminish any of that, then your attendance starts spiraling in the opposite direction.
And even when it's crowded, it doesn't seem crowded. I mean, you know, there are lines for the rides, but I mean, just walking around is not bad.
You know what was interesting, Bryant? How the strict rules that the people who work here have to follow. The girls have to wear earrings smaller than a penny. They have to only wear one ring on each hand. They have to have, they can't have bi-level haircuts, I don't think. Oh, the girls can, but the guys can't. Their hair has to be one color. They can't have streaks in their hair. It's really incredible. They have to wear stockings all the time, even with shorts and even in 99-degree heat. It's tough.
Also, if you notice that among the other things that you cannot buy here in Walt Disney World, though it tries to accommodate all the needs possible, you can't buy gum at any of Walt Disney's properties.
Smart. Great idea.
Cannot buy gum.
Because it doesn't...
No. Once they try to get rid of it, then they have...
Oh, I see.
So you cannot buy gum at inside any Disney
There's a lot of
facility.
airports that do that now.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
All right, now, we are faced with a rainy afternoon.
Yes.
How are we going to spend our afternoon? You first, Albie. What are you going to do?
I'm going on the tour that Katie's going on, that you've laid out for us here at Epcot. Yeah.
And we're going to go on Space Mountain
3
together,
times.
aren't we,
We're going
Al?
to get in the first car.
Oh, no Space Mountain.
Thunder Mountain is for webs.
I may join you if the weather doesn't clear. I'm going to join
Really?
you guys. Yeah, if the weather doesn't clear, and I mean the bars don't open till noon. Not interested.
As long as I don't have to go on those teacups again, those are the pits.
Oh, I love the teacups.
I'm still seeing scenery go this morning.
I'm going to try to play golf with Fritchie.
All right, and we're going to bring all the pals in here. Come on, guys.
Right.
Let's all say goodbye. You're going to play golf today? It's going to rain.
Well, if it doesn't rain.
Come to Epcot with
If it
us,
rains,
then.
I'll go with you.
Yeah, come with us. Oh, come on. You can get on back here, Goof. Get on back here.
Come on,
Can you climb up?
Yeah.
The Goofmeister, Chip and Dale. Mickey, you can go front and center. Come on, scoot on
Daisy,
back.
Donald.
What'd you do with Minnie?
Minnie.
Come on in here, Mick. We got to get out of here.
Where
We're
are
gonna
the Disney
cross
chicks?
the road to the Magic Kingdom tomorrow. We hope we'll see you then. Take care. Have a good day.